So just continuing to breathe, breathing together. Bring our attention into our bodies, into this place where we are right now, however that is. Maybe just see if on each out-breath you could just let yourself sink a little bit into the chair or whatever it is you're sitting on, or if you're standing, feel your feet supported by the ground, by the floor as you breathe out. Feeling supported by the earth at this time when our green shoots are just beginning to poke their heads out of the soil. Into the growing sunlight. And then we could begin with the invocation of Hazrat Inayat Khan, sharing these words together across the miles, sharing our breath. We're all connected by the breath and by being held onto the same earth, the same planet. The same gravity. Towards the one. The perfection of love, harmony and beauty. The only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the message, the mystery, the miracle, the Mother, the Spirit of guidance.
And remembering to include ourselves in the illuminated souls. Breathing with our own luminous nature. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin in the name of Allah, who is all mercy, all compassion.
I'm just going to do something different from what we planned. I was really connecting with the earth and thinking about, nourishing our seeds and our roots and our, before we can start to rise up with the energy of spring and push our green shoots up into the sunlight. We need to be rooted in the ground and to feel that strength and power of the darkness and of the energy and the support of the earth. So I'm going to lead a dance which is very, for me, has a strong earth vibration. Honoring Ganesh. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
So really feeling this solidity that we then grow from, we then move out from. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Listen. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Sing that. Om Gam Ganapataye. Listen. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. All together. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. And when we sing that last phrase which rises up, it's like we're beginning, our green shoots are beginning to rise up from this fertile earth which we've been tuning into.
Did we mention that that's our theme?
Okay. So, if you're able to stand, then really feeling the earth in your lower body, in your knees, your pelvis, moving up, and we're bouncing from right to left, just like a big elephant moving along, really connected to the earth, feeling the support of the earth. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Then we're walking in and walking out. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. The same walk, unstoppable earthy walk. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And now on this phrase we're going to imagine that we're walking to the right. And then when the melody rises, we lift our arms together and then we drop them again at the end of the phrase. And we can imagine that we are elephants walking together. Because of course Ganesh, if you don't know, is the elephant-headed god of the Hindu religion. Imagine that we have a trunk holding on to a tail. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. feeling that energy rise out of the strength and the support that we've built up. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Walking forwards and back. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Jai Ganesha.
Jai Ganesha.
Jai Ganesha. Did you have something to say?
Why, have you got something?
Go on.
I was just going to say how important it is when we're focusing on our green shoots of growth, and it's relevant in so many ways at the moment, in terms of spring and those little spikes of green that are pushing up through the ground, and a sense of new beginnings, as just maybe the world is opening up and we can do more things again, and how that all feels, how important it is for all of that to be grounded in good, rich earth. So yeah, thank you for that.
Like growing plants, but building buildings as well. They need to have good foundations, good solid foundations from which to grow. And I was thinking of just going straight into another dance, because as we've built those foundations, we've put down our compost and planted our seeds, and maybe the little shoots are beginning to show. At this time of year, the sun's coming out, there's a bit more light, everything smells a bit different, and maybe we would begin to feel a little bit more alive, and we notice some of those things that bring us to life, and we can feel gratitude for the daffodils and the snowdrops and the buds that start to appear on the trees, and then the birds that are singing more, reminding us of the excitement and joy of the spring that is on its way. And we can feel grateful that we've come through the winter, and that we're alive.
We made it so far.
I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. Sing that. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. Listen. And who is this aliveness that I am? And who, sing, is this aliveness that I am? Again. And who is this aliveness that I am? Listen, could it be the holy, blessed one? Let's sing that. Could it be the holy, blessed one? Let's sing it all. Ya la 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 la. I am alive. Ya la 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 la. I am alive. I am alive. Ya la 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 la. I am alive. Ya la 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 la. I am alive. I am alive. And who? And who So let's do a little bit of moving with this. Let's pretend that we're doing a grapevine one way and then the other, and then we do a spin at the end of the grapevine. Anyway, just watch. La 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 la, I am alive. La 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 la, I am alive. And spin to the right. Alive. And when we're doing this pretend grapevine, let's just sway, step and sway like this. La 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 la, I am alive. La 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 la, I am alive. Turn to the left. Alive. And then we're going to be walking in and walking out on the and who. 4 steps in, 4 steps out each time. And raising our arms. Is this aliveness that I am? And who is this aliveness that I am? And who is this aliveness that I am? And let's ask the question of each other on the screen. Let's pick it a different person each time. Could it be the holy blessed? Let's turn. One. And when we're turning, we are connecting to everything and all that is all around us, the one. Could it be the holy blessed one? The one that we are part of, the one that is part of us. Okay. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. To the left. I am alive. I am alive. more time. Could it be the holy, blessed one? Amen.
Just realising I need to do a bit of viola maintenance.
So here we are, emerging from this long winter into the sunlight.
And it's easy to focus at this time of year on what we're moving into growing towards the light, into the new, the exciting, the spring-like. It feels good to honour this time we've been through and to honour the gifts that we've received from the darkness, from the winter, from our time of retreat, which this year has been more so than ever before for most of us. And even looking back, honouring that this is marking a year since we've been doing these sessions on Zoom, and a year since all of us have been so much more in our homes, so much more on our own. The world has been so very different. So can we also look back with gratitude and give thanks for the gifts that we might have received, gifts that will nourish the growth of our tender shoots in the future, the tender shoots that are coming up into this spring. So let's take some time to express that gratitude with words in Arabic. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid. All gratitude, all praise, returning to the only being, the source of all. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid. La ilaha illallahu. Do we do it in D? Yeah, thank you. La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
There we are, that'll do. Let's sing it.
And I think I just need to tune. Put new strings on these guitars yesterday.
Ya Shakur, Ya Hamid. Shakur is the gratitude that penetrates to the heart. And Ya Hamid is the praise that can be found. You know, they say that every atom in the universe, in its vibration, is singing its praise to unity. Every little bird is singing its Hamid, its song of praise. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah. Nice to do this one again. It's been a long time. Let's stand up. So we begin with our arms folded over our hearts, the left hand on the right shoulder, the right hand on the left shoulder. And we are facing a partner, so choosing a face from the screen. And first of all, we're going to open our hearts, open our right arm, and then reach out and take right hands with our partner. And then we do the same thing with the left arm, opening wide and then taking hands. So we've got this hand sandwich in the middle. This is what it looks like. So let's try that with the music. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid, Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid. Now let's take our partners into the room with us, bring them right in, and we're going to make a circle together. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid. And then we've got these hands that we're holding together, and we're going to open up this little package here and see what's inside. What is it that we are grateful for? What is it that we are praising the one for? Then we're going to offer it up. Ya Shakur Allah, Ya Hamid. Then turning. La ilaha illallah. Away. La ilaha illallah. Now coming in. La ilaha illallah. And bowing. La ilaha illallah.
Yashakurala, Yahami, Yashakurala, Yahami, Yashakurala, Yahami, Yashakurala, Yahami, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La
La ilaha illallahu, no reality except unity. And I'm feeling deep gratitude for what I've learned about the nature of unity in this last year. How possible it is to be so deeply connected without being in the same room, without even having met in person. Amen.
Amen.
So maybe now is time to reflect a little bit on our tender shoots, what we might be hoping to grow in this new season. And so I'll pause the recording and we'll have a time to share, or if you're watching this later, you could pause the video and have some time to reflect yourself on what might be growing in your life this spring, what might be the tender green shoots.
What do you want to grow?
So we used a quotation from this dance in our little reminder for today. We are greening with life.
We are greening with life.
And I love those words. And I realised I hadn't danced this dance probably for 20 years, never mind led it, so we'll have to see what happens. It might be a bit interesting, especially in the Zoom version. But some of these words are, the dance is from Sadi, Neil Douglas Klotz. Some of the words are his, and some of them are from Hildegard von Bingen. We are greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation.
We are greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation.
Limitless love, from the depths to the stars.
Limitless love, from the depths to the stars.
Flooding all, loving all.
Flooding all, loving all.
It is the royal kiss of peace.
It is the royal kiss of peace.
So the second part is words from Hildegard from being in limitless love, from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. And the first part is inspired by her words about nature and about the how human beings are not meant to be dried up ascetics. They're meant to be greening with life and bringing this love through into everything we do. So we could try singing it. We are greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. We are greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. We are greening with life. We bear our gifts for all of creation. We are greening with life. We bear our gifts for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. I'll sing it one more time. We are greening with life. We bear our gifts for all of creation. We are greening with life. We bear our fruits of all of creation. Should we sort that line out? We bear our fruits for all of creation. Let's try that again, second time. We are greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. Very good. Let me just check the right up one little bit moment here. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So let's stand up and make something of this. With apologies to Sadi. If you're a dance leader, check the right up before leading it. So we'd be holding hands in a circle and we are moving to the right, greening with life. So there's a lot of freedom in this dance and a lot of free movement, and we can do even more of that given the limitations of Zoom dancing. So we're going to go to the right and then we're going to turn to the right on we bear our fruits for all of creation. And the attunement is to be connecting with the earth through our feet, feeling ourselves nourished by the earth and able to produce the fruits that we can to share for all of creation. So it's what fruits, what shoots are coming through us from Mother Earth, nourished by that, by this greening of life. So we do that to the right and then we do it to the left. Let's try that. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. The other way. We are greening, greening with life. Turning left. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Now it's just free movement. Limitless love from the earth to the stars. Flooding all from the depths to the stars. Flooding all, loving all. All of that is just free movement. And then we come back into our sense of the circle, for it is the royal kiss of peace. So first of all, we're taking hands and stepping out together, feeling this expanding circle and this sense of awe for this royalty, this queen, the mother, all of this greening energy coming through her. And then we come in together, kiss of peace, and just standing together in peace. So there we are, a lot of free movement. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits of all of creation. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. One more time. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. We are greening, greening with life. We bear our fruits for all of creation. Limitless love from the depths to the stars, flooding all, loving all. It is the royal kiss of peace. Amen. So I'm just imagining that green mist of the little new shoots, the spikes of the bulbs and the little seedlings coming up, and experiencing this as the royal kiss of peace. I love the idea of the Mother Gaia greeting us with that kiss of peace, all these little tiny delicate green things. What are you feeling to do next?
Well, I was going to just do a quick breathing practice.
Lovely.
Because we were talking about the kiss of peace, and let's just settle into our breath for a moment. Inviting you to take a few long breaths. Now take a few short breaths. Now take a smooth breath, a few smooth breaths. Now take a few rough breaths. And now make your breath very refined, so you can hardly tell that you're breathing at all. Now breathing in as much joy as you can breathe in. Breathing out as much joy as you can breathe out. Breathing in joy, breathing out joy. Breathing in joy, breathing out joy. Now breathing in as much love as you can imagine. Breathing in love, breathing out love. Love in, love out. Love in, love out. And now breathe in as much peace as you can imagine. Breathing in peace, breathing out peace. Breathing in peace, breathing out peace. Peace in, peace out. Imagine filling a sphere of peace around your body with each out-breath. And with each out-breath, gradually expanding that sphere larger and larger. Breathing in peace and breathing out peace, expanding that sphere to fill the room that you're in. To enclose the building where you are. To surround the community, the village where you live, the town, further and further out, with each out-breath expanding that sphere of peace. The country, the whole of the country you're in, wider and wider, crossing the oceans, crossing continents, out until that sphere of peace is enveloping the whole planet. Then beyond the planet, taking in the moon, the other planets, the sun, the whole solar system, the galaxy, out beyond the entire universe, breathing in peace, breathing out peace. Infinite peace. Each one of us at the center. Each one of us the source of peace. Svaha.
So we'll go from one extreme to another, come right back into these earthy bodies. And let's look at how we can nourish the tender green shoots of peace by planting peace with every footstep, with every step we take on this earth. So we'll close this evening with the Beatitude, which talks about blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. That was the translation in the King James Bible. If we look at the Aramaic, we could say, blessed are those who plant peace in every season, Just like planting a garden happens again and again, planting peace is something that has to happen again and again. And those who plant peace, the seeds of peace with all of their steps across the earth, they will be hollowed out. They will be made channels so that unity can flow through them, sacred unity, like a fountain, flowing through each being who's planting peace, bringing inner unity and outer unity. The more at peace we are on the inside, the more our internal world comes into peace, the more inevitably that is what we bring with us to every situation. So these are perhaps sometimes very tender little shoots, maybe sometimes more established plants, but plants that need tending and nourishing again and again. The seeds of peace. Tubvehun.
Tubvehun.
Lavdai shlama.
Lavdai shlama.
Dachnawi.
Dachnawi.
Da'alaha.
Da'alaha.
Nitkarun.
Nitkarun.
Tubvehun lavdai shlama.
Tubvehun lavdai shlama.
Dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun.
Dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun.
So shlama is the word for peace. Alaha, the word for unity. Tubvehun labdai shlama dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun. Tubvehun labdai shlama dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun. Labdai shlama.
Tuvehun labdai shlama.
Dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun.
Dachnawi da'alaha nitkarun.
Blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are those who plant peace in each season. They shall be hollowed out, fountains, channels of unity. This like watering the seeds through these channels of fountains of unity. Let's dance. So it's this seed planting step. We step forward with the right foot and then the left foot joins it. And then the left foot goes back and across. Everything else leads with the left foot comes in and across. And then the left foot goes straight back. So it's in right and touch with the left, cross behind with the left, cross in front with the left, straight back with the left. So this is a planting step, because if you do that step while you're planting your seeds, you get a good arrangement. But we can just imagine stepping. It's like this, returning the kiss of peace to the earth. And there's a beautiful saying that with every step a flower grows. If you imagine that as well, I think it's Thich Nhat Hanh that says that. If we imagine every step with our foot on the earth, kissing the earth, a flower of peace growing from every step. Here we go.
Davna Vida Alaha Nid Karun Tuve Hun Lav Dai Shlama Davna Vida Alaha Nid Karun.
So let's return to that breath of peace, breathing in peace, breathing out peace, breathing peace through the soles of our feet and the palms of our hands. Bringing the peace that we are to every situation, to every interaction, planting the seeds of peace with every step. Amen.